We're uncovering after Debra Milke's release. The former death row inmate, a free woman until her retrial. And just when many were wondering if the Maricopa County attorney would throw in the towel and drop the state's case, he comes out swinging, promising to press on. So the victim in this murder is not forgotten.
I think it's also important for Christopher Milke, 4 years old when he was killed, and 4 years old to this day, and he'll never be more than 4 years old. He deserves justice and due process too, and I won't stand by and watch the defense dance on his grave anymore.
We wanted to know what this case could look like moving forward. Remember, the key detective who claims Milke confessed might plead the fifth to avoid testifying. If that happens, how can the county try the case? ABC 15's Elizabeth Irwin live in our newsroom with some answers. And Elizabeth, you spoke to a criminal defense attorney, and what are you learning about the strategy here?
Well, get this, Steve. The attorney I spoke with says he thinks the county should retry the case, and he says there's a good chance Milke will end up back behind bars.
It looks like it's a tough case for the prosecution.
That's an understatement, since the county might have to retry Debra Milke's case without the key witness who said she admitted to taking part in her son's murder. Armando Saldate, the former Phoenix police detective who claimed Milke confessed to the crime, might take the Fifth Amendment and refuse to testify. Since Saldate was the only one there when Milke supposedly fessed up to the crime, criminal defense attorney Vladimir Gacek says it's tough to move forward without his testimony.
Well, they're going to have to get some sort of evidence.
Tough, but not impossible. Gacek says the county has three choices. They can try to get one of the two men already convicted in the crime to testify against Milke. They could plead the case down to second-degree murder, assuming Milke would take that deal. Or he says the county could offer Saldate immunity for his testimony.
So that means there's no Fifth Amendment right not to testify because whatever you say is not going to be used against you.
Maricopa County Attorney Bill Montgomery was asked if he would offer Saldate immunity.
There is no basis for me to offer immunity.
Montgomery wouldn't give reporters a yes or no answer, but he did point out another option.
If a witness is unavailable, you can use prior sworn testimony.
Which means the words Saldate said that landed Debra Milke on death row 24 years ago could be used again in this trial. Montgomery was also asked about what evidence he plans to present and anything new at this retrial. He says he doesn't want to tip the defense off to his strategy just yet.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about this, Elizabeth. When will we know how it all plays out?
Well, the next hearing is September 23rd. That's when Saldate is supposed to tell a judge whether or not he will testify, and the retrial for this case is set for just 1 week later.
Thanks so much, Elizabeth Irwin in the newsroom.